Aloha and welcome to our kitchen, dining, main room transformation. We bought this house from the original owners. It was built in 1968, and as you can see, a lot of the kitchen appliances appear to be actually original. Even though the home inspector confirmed that all the appliances, with the exception of the dishwasher, were working perfectly, and they appeared like they hadn't even been used before. Very clean. We decided to go with the true upgrade and replace them. I was very careful removing them and was able to resell them. I'm sure you've noticed, but if you take a look at the flooring, especially in the main room, you'll see it discolored, and I think that's just over the years with the lighting coming in the main window and perhaps some of the furniture or rugs that were on the floor. Looking back at these pictures and videos when we originally walked through the house, I definitely regret not asking about some of the koa wood furniture and if they'd be willing to keep it with the house. Mamas. With only 1,250 square feet, the inside of the house seemed even more small, with a closed-in kitchen, separate dining and main room. This, along with having a large family and enjoying hosting family and friends, helped us to decide to open this space up. One of our favorite creative decisions was to actually have the island countertop hang over on all sides so we could seat an additional 8 people. Alright, this is the first project at the new house that I'll be doing. Taking out this kitchen, all these cabinets. I'm going to really try to do a good job keeping these intact because they're in perfect shape, and maybe sell them or donate them. Also the cabinets, I'm going to try to donate these to Reuse Hawaii. So I'm excited. We got our fans from Costco in that we want to put in every room. I got this is the first night I can start. Aloha! Unfortunately, they nailed the cabinets into concrete, and it would have taken an extremely long time to try to take them out without damaging them. So, as you can see, there's a hammer, a crowbar, and I did what was necessary. I had to handle business, roll with the punches, and make things happen. I'm not sure if you've ever done demolition like this on a kitchen, but this is oftentimes the fun part. I turned up the music, got into a rhythm, took out any frustrations that I had, and said aloha to my cabinets and appliances. Alright, so first phase of the renovation is complete. Have the kitchen, cabinets out. Gonna have to fill some cracks. I'm gonna take this wall down next. Got all the cabinets out to the minivan. I'm going to haul them to the dump. Put the fridge over here for now. Aloha! Now, I'm not an expert, but one of the first things you will want to do when deciding if you can remove a wall is find out if it's load bearing. Thankfully, ours was not burdened by heavy loads. The same can't be said for our poor minivan though. The demolition probably took me a weekend or so, and it was a blessing when friends would come and help. All the ceilings in the house, lanai, and carport required a lot of work, so I hired a buddy from church so I could continue with the project. I found a great place in Oahu called Golden Cabinets and Stone for the cabinetry. Shout out again to our minivan for getting those cabinets back home. Before I could put them in place, I had to level the floor, and I chose to do this with 12 by 12 sticky vinyl thingies or tiles. I forget what you call them, but it made a lot of sense to me to fill those gaps rather than taking out the old floor. We went with luxury vinyl planking and just laid it right over the top of the linoleum floors. I did this on my own while working full time, so it probably took me a week to a week and a half. I am a big believer with kitchen countertops with electrical work to use professionals that really know what they're doing. Cabinets though, especially when you have strong friends to hold them up, are fairly easy to install. I went back to finishing the floors and beginning to work on the trim. The thing I like to remember is you don't need to be perfect with your cuts because you can always seal and fill in the gaps later. I used glue for the trim that went over concrete and then a brad nailer for the ones that went into drywall. Painting in our household is usually a family affair. Dipping and splashing the symphony of colors is a joyful and therapeutic experience. First coat of paint is done. I like the color. I like the color. The color. I like it. You guys are out here. You doing cool? That's the old coat. Hard to believe we gotta move in tomorrow. The final phase of this transformation was the kitchen backsplash. We decided to go with a tile pattern that brought in the same colors as our countertops and appliances. I played chef, slicing and dicing the tiles like a culinary samurai, turning the blank and bland wall into a backsplash feast for the eyes. In all seriousness, a kitchen backsplash is not only beautiful, but it does serve multiple purposes. It's like a protective shield, guarding your wall from splatters, spills, and stains. To close out this video on our kitchen, dining, and main room transformation, I think it's best to show the before and after pictures. I credit my lovely wife for seeing the potential in this property. In fact, when I first walked in it, I thought it was way too small. Our family wouldn't be able to fit, and she had to convince me later that night to think through what the house could become. To this day, our Aikahi Hale is hands down our most favorite home we've ever owned. The memories we've made here as a family, forever cherished. I'd like to invite you all to check out the other Aikahi house transformation videos. And if you enjoyed this one, please like and subscribe. I'm Aloha Aaron. Mahalo for watching, and I'll see you next time.